Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for our 2020 Christmas Tree Festival Gala. This year looks a little different in the middle of a pandemic, but we're so excited to celebrate with you from the comfort of your own home, to celebrate the holidays and to celebrate hospice. Tonight's show is truly about joy and giving. The gift of hospice actually began back in 1989 when Dr. Don Crippen had a vision for providing quality hospice care in the homes of our community. Fast forward years later, and your support through the Christmas Tree Festival helped build our beautiful inpatient facility, the Cottingham House. A nonprofit hospice, this past year alone, we provided care to 294 patients at the Cottingham Hospice House right here, and another 275 patients in their homes. Our youngest patient served was 40 years old, while our oldest was 104. Your support, past and present, helps us sustain these vital services by providing charity care to those that can't afford it, new technology to better serve our patients, staff training, bereavement services, and so much more. And those are the very vital services that will help sustain this gift of hospice in our community well into the future. Hospice is truly a gift. I hope you enjoy meeting some of the families that we have served and those that have experienced this gift of hospice. And I hope that tonight you will help us give the gift to others.
My name is Jenny Forrester, and I live here in Walhalla, South Carolina. My mom, Nancy Schaefer, she was diagnosed in 2005 with dilated cardiomyopathy. At the end of 2019, on New Year's Eve, she went to an urgent care and then got admitted into the hospital, into Oconee Hospital. It was the first time over the last 15 years that her illnesses started to go from us trying to fix her to making her just more comfortable. And it was a huge shift in her care. We went to palliative care with Dr. Stanley, and she was unbelievably caring and just an incredible caregiver. I remember we were doing a video appointment with Dr. Stanley, and she suggested hospice, and it was the next day that they just showed up at the house. Initially, I think we were all just a little resistant because we just didn't know what it was going to be about. But immediately, they sort of took over in a very positive way, and they were just so capable and so caring. And my mom was very responsive to them. And initially, I remember when Angie came in and helped me with showering, Mom had gotten to a point where she couldn't do things for herself, and we had been doing things, and it was overwhelming. It was very difficult. It got really hard, and Angie came in that first time, and I felt like I needed to be there, with the shower and kind of as part of it, just for my mom's comfort. But it took 1 or 2 visits from Angie before my mom was totally comfortable being alone with her and didn't need me there. And I was able to kind of just take a break for a few minutes, which you don't realize how much that means. But when you're doing full-time care for someone that you love, it's full-time. Ingrid, who was our RN from the beginning, I feel like the thing that she gave us was this confidence. I was so afraid I wasn't going to medicate her right or be able to provide her everything that she needed to be comfortable. And, right away from the beginning, Ingrid was able to tell me that we were doing things right and that we were giving her all the love and everything that she needed. And that was, I think, my greatest fear was that, especially in the end when my mom couldn't communicate and wasn't able to tell me what her needs were, it was really hard to know if I was meeting those needs. I was doing everything on the hour by the hour and all the stuff, but you still don't know if you're meeting their needs. And I remember Ingrid pulling me aside, and she could tell that I was upset and concerned, and she said, nobody could do this better than you. Nobody could care for her better than you. And that confidence and knowing that we were doing things the right way, that was everything. That was everything for me, is just knowing that we were doing it right. My mom suffered for a long time, and she persevered. I mean, she was the toughest lady I've ever known. She was the strongest person I've ever known in my life. And, you know, she had the right to end on her own terms. She didn't want to be in a hospital. She didn't want to be surrounded by strangers. And the hospice team that helped us at home, they were part of our family. I don't know how they hire people, but there is something in every one of the people that we were involved with. There's something deep in them that makes them a perfect fit for this. And it's not just a resume, and it's not just the correct answer in an interview. These people have a passion for really, truly taking care of somebody. And that's what they did, and that's what they gave her and gave us. I can't tell you how many times Angie was here and said, you know, we need to have this. And 5 minutes later, she was pulling something out of her trunk that was just perfect for what we needed. Or Ingrid said, you need this medication. And 30 minutes later, Frog was showing up on our front porch with that medication. And it was unbelievable how responsive they were to every single need that my mom had and that we had. Every single need. It was immediate. And I don't know if that's how it always is, but for us, it couldn't have happened any better. It couldn't have been any smoother. It's a horrible thing to go through for the family and for the person who's ill, and it needs to be on what their terms are. And for us, that's what hospice did.
Wow. What a testament. What a testament. Wow. What a testament to Hospice of the Foothills and the lives touched every day by really what is our family, and a team of caregivers, compassionate caregivers who take care of not only the patient, but their entire family. We are excited tonight to be able to celebrate with you from the comfort of your own home our 17th annual Christmas Tree Festival Gala. Looks a little different this year, and I want to introduce someone to you who's very familiar. Please welcome my co-host, auctioneer, my friend, auctioneer extraordinaire, Matt Holliday.
Thank you, Courtney. So good to be here. Gosh, I can't believe it's been almost a year since we were together last. And I was that guy picking your pocket last year and pouring your wine. I was
and lots of it too, right? We hope you have that with you tonight.
A little bit virtually. Just pop a cork tonight, or open up the valve on that box of wine. However, you're at home, have fun, and bid often, bid high, bid with your heart.
That's right. We're here tonight to celebrate this gift that hospice gives to our community. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in, purchasing that ticket, sticking with us in the middle of a pandemic from the safety and comfort of your own home. It's supporters like you have helped us raise $1.8 million for Hospice of the Foothills just through this festival alone, and that we celebrate. So I thank you. I thank our corporate sponsors tonight, iTron and Oconee Federal Charitable Foundation. That's a mouthful, but such supporters tonight, and we thank you for that. We're excited to get started, and really this concludes, Matt, our week-long festival. We have had an array of trees on display, a winter wonderland, if you will, thanks to our community partners, our decorators, our sponsors who made that possible, and it was absolutely beautiful, beautiful. We had folks coming in from all over Oconee County, Pickens County, Anderson counties to view these beautiful trees, and we have several on the stage tonight. One is right behind me.
I'm excited to check this tree out. Listening to Jenny, this Angie, we'll have our manager, Missy, come up, and Jenny was bragging about how they hire these angels, like Angie. And so I was watching the video, and I was looking at the top of that tree, and I'm thinking, Angie, the nurses, the hospice nurses on top of that tree, our angels taking care of our loved ones.
That's
so
right. You know, that was a very powerful testament, as she mentioned so many names. She mentioned Frog, James Patterson, better known as Frog to all of us at Hospice and Oconee Memorial Hospital. He's our courier. And so there were several names mentioned in that video. We think we have the best staff. We know we do right here at home, serving the families that we know and love with Hospice of the Foothills. And so
do you have a Marvin?
And we have a Marvin. Marvin's on the stage with us tonight, and Marvin apparently was the inspiration behind this tree. This is our showcase design tree featured on your mobile bidding site. Right now, go to number 36, folks. This is Lake and Hills Garden Club. Fabulous ladies who won Best in Show last year. So we asked them to be up for the challenge to design us something spectacular this year, and they did it. And yes, Marvin can come home with you tonight. We love Marvin. Northwoods Visitor, and it's inspired by Marvin. You can see the detail, the attention to detail, creativity. This would go great in your home, a lake home, a mountain home. Please bid big. Northwoods Visitor. This is item number 36. Best in Show, our wonderful designers from Lake and Hills Garden Club. Thank you, ladies.
Really appreciate it, ladies. And I think they put leather shoes on Marvin. So I think Marvin's going to be a new spokesperson
Maybe
for
so.
Foothills. What do you think?
Maybe so.
I mean, he's got that chill, don't worry, we've got everything handled, angel type of look on his face.
Exactly.
So you got to bid with your heart on this one. This is a mission. You should be on a mission of bidding on this amazing, amazing opportunity to give.
That's right. And speaking of our mission, we want to talk about funding this mission tonight because that is why we're here. This is our why. It is why we do what we do, why so many volunteers come together every year to put together this wonderful festival for you to celebrate the gift of hospice, but it is to support the mission. Tell us a little bit. You've done a ton of these over the years. What is Fund a Mission? What does that mean to you?
Fund a Mission is my favorite part of an auction. It's an opportunity to invite everyone in the room, and a lot of times you have the staff of the facility that is so inspired by these wonderful stories from Jenny. I mean, they hear these stories and they don't even have a bid number they want to give. And so it's collectively, everyone in a room able to put their money into a hat, give and raise their bid paddle at the number that's comfortable for them. And sometimes they give at every level. This evening, we're just doing it virtually. So just pull out your bidding device at home, your smart device, and you'll be able to tap whatever level is comfortable for you. And we'll talk about those levels. I do know that we're going to talk about how the money's going to be used. And we're really purchasing the gift of hospice for the future. And we've raised over $1 million. I'm going to let Courtney talk about all those. She's good. She has all the numbers and the facts down. But I'm just excited to get you excited about pushing that button tonight and see if we can surpass last year's numbers.
That's right. If you remember last year, Matt, we had a room full of 250 people. And I want to share with those watching at home, we have a small audience tonight. Our faithful volunteers are here with us. Yay. And we're so excited to have you. Yes, ring the tambourine. I know you can't hear it at home, but we can hear it here, and it sure makes us feel special to have you in the audience. Susan Best and Jeannie Weiland, our wonderful dedicated co-chairs this year, have done an incredible job, and Sandy Schreiber-O'Neill and Janice Sutter are here with us tonight, and our wonderful foundation staff with whom I could not live without. There's not a more dedicated team that cares more about Oconee Memorial Hospital, Hospice of the Foothills, Lila Doyle, and all the many services we raise funds for tonight. So we're excited to have all of them here working tirelessly to fund this mission, this paddle raise that Matt just talked about. And let's talk about Hospice of the Foothills and what that mission is. If you know anything about hospice services, it's not just about caring for the patient. It's about caring for the entire family. They're wraparound services. It's intensity. It's not just clinical care. It's emotional care, spiritual care, bereavement services, grief counseling, even for our entire community. That's offered free of charge. And our hospice is a nonprofit hospice. There's no investors. There's no one set out to make money. That's not the goal. Our hospice is a nonprofit hospice. We serve anyone regardless of ability to pay. We're able to do that thanks to faithful donors like you. Our hospice serves 3 counties, Anderson, Oconee, and Pickens, and we are also serving some of the upstate with Greenville County now. We're proud of that. It cost Matt about $7,000. It cost our organization to take care of one patient in their home with hospice care and home for a month. So it is intensity. It's wraparound services. Cost about another $20,000 to care for a patient in our own Cottingham Hospice House, our inpatient facility. We serve about 500 to 600 patients a year.
That is amazing, Courtney. And so when we're trying to inspire you, encourage you to give. We have many levels of giving. Are we going to talk about a tree, or we?
Right now, we have a special message.
We have a jingle? Somebody calling?
We have somebody calling.
Jingle.
Jingle. It is
would
Christmas.
Be a ring if it was another time.
That's right. So let's play this special message tonight.
Hey, Courtney. Hey, Matt. We are away out of town helping with our new granddaughter who was born on November 18th, and she's a beauty. But we want to be part of this evening, and we'd like to help in our way.
And I know, Courtney, that you have, at the end of the night, we'll have the auction for Fund a Mission. And we'd like to be the first to contribute. So we're pledging $2,500 to help fund a mission. Hospice is such a great resource in the upstate. And it's really important that we continue to operate it in a manner, the excellent manner that it's been operated before. So we hope that everybody watching this will open their wallets and understand the resource that it is and contribute to help keep it moving in the future.
Amazing, Courtney. Amazing. $2,500.
And
we have people bidding online right now.
Incredible. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Amy. We miss you. And I know there is nothing other than a new grandbaby that would take you away from this festival. We appreciate you, and thank you so much for that generosity.
I know they're rooting us on. Maybe we could get 2 more people to match them, and that will kind of go over the amount it takes to take care of one loved one.
That's right.
At home.
That's right.
So let's see if we can get it over the 7,000 mark by maybe 2 more people.
Wow.
At the $2,500 level. 2 people, just click that button at the $2,500 level. If you want to give, please give right now at the $2,500 level. There's a little bit of lag time because the internet, goes through these fiber optic cables, and there's wireless. So let's see if maybe we can get one more bid. Anything coming in at $2,500? I know we're going to get there with some other numbers, but we'll keep trying.
Let me tell you something else special about our hospice. I'm really, really proud of this, but we consistently rank higher than the national average when it comes to family satisfaction scores. That speaks volumes to the staff and to their dedication and the quality hospice care that we provide with Hospice of the Foothills. So very, very proud of that. Very proud of their staff, and we have one of them with us tonight.
Oh, she's awesome.
Is she the one, an angel here on earth.
Is she the one hiring all the angels?
That's
all the tree toppers?
That's exactly right. We have Missy Cantrell with us tonight, our Hospice of the Foothills manager.
Hi.
We want to thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about hospice. I know you've been very, very busy, particularly during this time of 2020 and a pandemic and lots of families going through some very difficult times. Tell us what hospice means to you as the manager.
Sure. So first, I want to say thank you all for joining us this week, for all the generosity that you poured into Hospice of the Foothills all week long, and then especially today as well. Every bit of the generosity that you pour into us, the love and compassion that you're pouring on us each and every day, it is our privilege to give that love, support, and compassion back to the patients in our community. That's what hospice is all about. You heard the first video talking about the confidence that we instill into patients and families and just giving them the love and the tools to be able to take care of their loved ones at home. And we're privileged to do that.
And one of the things that strikes me about Jenny's video there, she talked about responsiveness.
Right.
And when you have a hospice patient, a family member on hospice, being responsive and acting quickly when
Yes.
you need it is so important. Talk a little bit about that.
It is. I think it makes a huge difference to have a local hometown hospice, and that's what we strive to be. I know over the years our name has changed, being part of Oconee and Greenville and now Prisma, but we are committed to staying the hometown hospice that's responsive to our friends and neighbors. That's important to us. That's our integrity, and that's what we do, and that's what we strive to do to our patients each and every day. It has been a little more challenging in the pandemic. I think everybody has a little more stress. You roll with things a little bit differently, but if there's one thing that we've learned during these days, it's the importance of having those around you that can support you and help you during those times, and that's exactly what hospice does. That's what we do day in and day out for our patients, and that's what we'll continue to do.
Thank you so much, Missy.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you,
Sure.
we love you, and we think you are absolutely the best.
Thank
you for
you.
all
Thank
you
you
and your
so
staff
much.
do.
I will say I want to comment on the magical trunk that they spoke about in the video. If any of you have priced those on Amazon lately, they don't come cheap. All those supplies that you need to care for patients and that seem to come so effortlessly. It does take kindness and generosity to make sure that we have all of those things for our patient. And that little extra bit makes all the difference, and that's from your generosity. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Missy, I'm behind you
Oh,
again.
hello.
Hi. Hey, I want to lighten the mood. You know, I want us to be socially distanced behind you and ask you a weird question. Do you
Okay.
have a funny story, a lighthearted story? You just ask them for money. That's my job. I'll shake them down in a minute. You have anything? You already mentioned a frog earlier, Courtney.
Yeah, frog is always a subject that comes up. I will tell you this. I was at hospice probably for a year before I knew what his real name was. So one day, I know James Patterson, the author, right? So one day somebody spoke of James Patterson. I had been there literally for like a year. And I was like, who's James Patterson? I don't know who that is. And they were like, that's Frog. Mr. Frog. I've known him forever, but I did not know his name was James Patterson.
And now everyone knows
Mr. Frog, he's my favorite.
That's right. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for joining
Thank you.
us.
Thank you, Miss.
Well, let's check this out. Our numbers continue to go up. $3,275.
We
Ooh.
have. Is that Jean?
That's Jeannie Wyland.
Jeannie Wyland. Whoa.
$1,000. Thank you so much.
And who's Ed?
Wait,
Who's Ed?
Wait.
Is that? Oh, we have
Ed
$1,000.
Wyland, her husband, has
Ed?
matched it. $1,000.
Oh,
Ring that tambourine.
Ed.
Thank you so much.
They're having a bidding war, and they're here with us. They're here with us. I wish we could turn the camera away.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're at the $1,000 level. Two people
Check it
at
out.
the $1,000 level. We're at $5,275. Thank you so
Incredible.
much to the
Thank you.
Whelans. That is absolutely amazing. So, who would like to join in at $1,000? Punch that button for $1,000. We need two more people, and it's symbolic. It's symbolic of the home care, the angels visiting their home. These wonderful caretakers. Do we have another one? Anyone else? $1,000?
Sandy and Tom O'Neill, thank you
And
so
$1,000,
much.
yes.
$1,000. Thank
you. All
Look,
right.
they are $6,275. Thank
We need
you
one
so
more,
much.
Courtney. We need one more person at $1,000.
$1,000.
One
Remember,
more
we
person.
talked about how much
You're
it
gonna
costs
dance.
to care. I am not
We
dancing.
talked about you dancing.
I am
If we
not
could-
dancing.
we
My
will do
children are
whatever.
laughing at the mere mention of you saying that.
Okay. Imagine her dancing
Not
for
going to do it. Not going to do it. It takes a whole
$1,000.
lot more
Somebody.
than that.
Okay. $1,000 for me not to dance. How's that?
There you go.
There,
There you go.
that would be disgusting. That would be awful. for me to ask.
$6,275.
Just one more
And
person?
just remember, you know, it does cost around $7,000 to take care of one patient for a month, and that is with hospice care in your home. And so your generosity matters tonight. It matters so that we can serve future generations. The Crippen Endowment, named after Dr. Don Crippen, our founder, is so important because it allows us to continue these quality services in perpetuity forever. We know how important they are. Many of you watching have been touched by Hospice of the Foothills. So show us your love and support tonight. We have another donor, Bob and Debbie DeBose. Thank you
And
so
$1,000.
much. We
Appreciate the DeBose
appreciate your
family. That's
generosity.
amazing.
Always faithful supporters. Thank you so much.
Well, together, our bidders, all of you online and right here in our studio audience, purchase the gift of hospice. And I love that it's a gift. It really is for the family members, the friends, and I want to thank you so much. And while we were yakking, Courtney, another donation came in.
Awesome.
We're up to $8,275.
Barbara Moore with Emily's. Thank you so much. Barbara
Are they ever going to
supports
stop?
our hospice every year. And you know, the thing about Barbara is she normally, not pre-COVID, we do fashion shows at this event every year hosted by Emily's. And so we are so appreciative to Barbara and everything she does for Hospice of the Foothills. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Did I hear the Turners? Did I have to do the Hulk Hogan thing?
The Turners and the Foremans. We are listening to our audience, and our team members are shaking their tambourines. Thank you so much. $10,275 total.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing. We are closing in on last year's numbers. I think we're going to surpass it.
Yes, we are. If
Surpass
you
it.
remember last year, Matt, in just 15 minutes, we did this paddle raise, fund a mission, and we raised $15,000 just like that because of the 250 people in the room.
That's great.
And we've got over 200 people watching tonight. Yes, we appreciate you watching and sticking with us, and I think we'll surpass that.
And thank you for purchasing tickets to be part of this event and allowing us to come into your living room, your back porch, your bedroom. If you're an early, sleeper, Courtney may sing you a song later. I don't know, sing you asleep. But the bidding's going to go on until about 10:30 tonight. But we're just camped out on the $1,000 level. Very inspiring level.
Right. That's right.
So.
It is inspiring. And, we live in a very, very generous community, and our foundation gets to see that generosity every day. We see that with the gifts and the talents and the treasures that people bring in to serve our hospital and our hospice and the many services. So thank you so much. Now, Matt, we're going to take a little break because we have a little special item, actually a big special item to reveal just for our audience members. We have 2 exclusive packages that only you ticket holders will be able to bid on first tonight. And
thank you to our ticket holders.
That's exactly right.
Very committed.
That's exactly right. And the first one is right behind you. This package is item number 105. We call it Celebrate Her. And Matt's going to reveal.
Ready?
I wish I had a drum roll.
We need a tambourine from our.
But we have a tambourine in the audience.
Yes.
Thank you, Janice. Very carefully.
I need a tambourine to help me.
Very
There we go.
carefully. Yes.
And you thought I'd knock it over. Well, that is absolutely
That would have made for a great blooper.
beautiful.
Wouldn't it? Absolutely
Should I move
beautiful.
it on camera? Zoom. It'll make it look.
That's right. This
absolutely
is
gorgeous.
a custom, one-of-a-kind pendant designed by our wonderful friends at Turner's Jewelers. Actually, Elaine and Jacob together came up with this piece. It is one of a kind, and it is absolutely stunning. Please go online, look at number 105. The pictures don't do it justice, but
What are we up to on 105? Can you see anything? Any
not
bidding?
sure that they can check it that quickly, but let me
All right,
tell you
they're gonna-
about this pendant. It's a custom pendant. And they chose these colors. There's an orange sapphire and a pink stone in this pendant. And they chose these colors specifically to honor our Prisma Health care workers. And what better time to do that when our healthcare workers are sacrificing so much every single day. And so this is in honor of all of the Prisma Health healthcare workers tonight. Thank you, Turner's Jewelers, for donating this lovely, stunning piece. It also comes with a $250 gift card to Vangelis, an upscale restaurant we all know and love downtown Seneca. So $250, you're going to have dinner, drinks, and lots of dessert with your new pendant on, of course. And we're not done yet. We also have a one-night stay at the Inn at Patrick Square.
Ooh.
Thank you, folks at Patrick Square. It's lovely. It's stunning. It's an upscale hotel. And we want to treat your lovely someone, that Jim, the Jim tonight. Celebrate her, package 105. This is over a $1,500 value. We need you to bid. In honor of all of our healthcare workers, just like the Turner said, we need you to bid and big bid tonight.
This pendant will be close to your heart, and it's an opportunity to spread the wonderful work that hospice is doing here in our community, and also, of course, honoring our Prisma healthcare workers. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have a little bit of fun here. Watch the bidding, ladies, okay? We have an opening bid. This person must be in love because, this is the little getaway, the beautiful pendant. We have a heartfelt bid at $800.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Wonderful, wonderful.
800. You think we can get to 1,000? 800 now. 900. You bid at 900. Anybody at 900? We'll pretend like we're live. 900. You bid at 900. Anyone? 900. It's going to come in. I feel it in my bones.
I do too. I'm feeling
It's
it.
coming
I'm feeling
in.
it.
All right, Courtney.
Celebrate her, the gem of your eye.
I think we'll get up to $2,000 tonight. Maybe $2,500. If you're in love, you need to bid right now.
That's right.
Yes.
But first, let's show another exclusive package to our audience tonight.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
walk
excited.
this way. All right, this is package 104. And this one is a tiger experience. This is great for the entire family. First, before you reveal, we have a behind-the-scenes private tour for 4 people with Tracy Sweeney himself. We have a championship commemorative bottle of champagne. You don't want to miss that. And, drum roll please, or tambourine. We have a numbered signed photo. This is by Mr. McGinnis, who does wonderful photos, but signed by Dabo Sweeney, Danny Ford, Jeff Davis, and C.J. Spiller. Go Tigers.
This is a very special bidding opportunity. And hey, if you're not a Clemson fan, which I'm sure everyone that's on board is, but just in case you're not, all the more reason to bid extremely high on this.
Exactly.
Bid with your heart, bid high, and you can give it to your friend. If you're not a Clemson fan, you at least have one friend or a neighbor. This would be a beautiful peace offering. And you know what we have? We have a $650
Awesome.
opening bid.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Absolutely
Let's keep it
amazing.
going. Let's keep it going. You've got to shop for Christmas presents. So what better way to spend it than on the Clemson folks in your life with this nice package?
Oh, the Terry Sweeney thing. I mean, come on.
Tracy,
Did I say?
you said Terry, but we'll forgive you.
Well, I think he's. I think he. He's so popular and so hot. I remember selling something similar to this with the tour with him, and
That's
it went
right.
really high. So, you guys need to bid.
$650.
Do we have anything else?
All right, we'll come back
it'll
to
be
it.
creeping up to around $1,000.
But we
here in
are
a few
not
minutes.
done celebrating our Clemson fans. We have our Clemson tree, item number 30. Check this out, Matt. It's right behind us.
Oh yeah.
This is a one-of-a-kind tree. We're so excited tonight to showcase the partnership between Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. That's right. Many describe this partnership as explosive.
Or dynamic.
Yes.
Dynamite.
I hear the explosion now. But check this out. One of a kind. What better theme than TNT to showcase this explosion between the two? It's designed and decorated by our wonderful friend and supporter, Debbie DeBose. It features handmade custom ornaments, ceramic ornaments, made by Stan DeBose with End of the Road Studios right here locally.
And real dynamite.
Real dynamite. Ba-boom. No others like it. A great way to commemorate this unique season and pay tribute to these two players, one of which will probably be the Heisman Trophy winner. So exciting.
Absolutely. How about a dynamic bid? An
That's right.
explosion. What else?
Fireworks.
Bid. Yeah. How much? We have a bid? Oh, we're the Tiger Experience
Tiger
is
Experience,
at
we've got our bid.
$750.
Awesome.
This tree is going to go high. This is really neat. I love these little, these are kitty cat play toys because they're very breakable. Very nice ceramic signed or initialed on each ornament. We have number 16, number 9, all over the tree. Absolutely gorgeous tree. I know we have some Clemson fans out there that want to give, and they want to also be able to tell the stories of Foothills Hospice. So make sure you bid high on this one. And we have 2 sticks of dynamite up there. So you got to bid. Do we have anything yet, ladies? It's open till 10:30. The bid early and high. It's called Chilling the Bid, Courtney.
That's right. Go online right now to bid on TNT, this Clemson tree. It will be a wonderful conversation piece in your home or in your business, already decorated. So bid and bid big for hospice. We owe it to the families that we serve and the lives that we touch every single day. And at this time, Matt, I want to highlight our award-winning creations because they are just stunning. They're lovely. You will notice on your mobile bidding site, you'll notice item number 35, our first place centerpiece. It's a wild Christmas designed by Wanda S. Morgan, and she did this in honor of our wonderful friends Peggy and Jerry Fouts. So I encourage you to check out item number 35. Need a centerpiece, need to entertain this holiday season? You've got it right there. It's creative, it's fun, it's a wild Christmas. Also, item number 33, a first place winner, award-winning wreath. We have a bid coming in for that centerpiece, already at $200 for the wild Christmas.
Of course, such talented people putting together these beautiful items. Courtney, I'm very excited. Look at our fund mission, $10,525. We have, just love Clemson, generous people. We're, this item right here is hot, this Clemson experience. The tree, I can't wait for the tree to explode. Get it? Oh, $850. I'm really trying to be funny about it. I love the sticks of dynamite on top of the tree.
We can tell. We love that
I love
thing
the sticks
too.
of dynamite. 900. I have 900 now. 1,000. One thought even $1,000. $1,000. Who's going to be our $1,000 bidder? Come on. Come in. There's a special. We have $400 now.
$400 on the Clemson tree.
$400 on the Clemson tree. Come on, let's go to 5. 500 bid at $500. 500. We have 5. It's a little bit of a delay. 500. Courtney, this is getting exciting.
They're going to do it.
We're gonna make a lot of money tonight. Thank you for your generous bidding. Please keep bidding. We have the bidding open till 10:30 at night, but we really want to surpass our $15,000. We're at 1,000, really? Not surprised. $1,000 on this experience. Absolutely amazing, Courtney. What do you think?
I think it's incredible. It just showcases the generosity of our wonderful community who has faithfully supported hospice all these years. You know, Matt, I'm not sure if you know this, but we built our inpatient hospice house, the Cottingham House, solely with donations. This community stepped up to the challenge years ago and built a hospice house debt-free with community support, and they continue to rise to the occasion today to raise money for the Crippen Endowment. It's a very special community we live in.
Absolutely, I can feel it. And that reminds me, I really love sharing the different levels of giving, and a really awesome levels, a $500 level on our fund and mission. You know, we're at $10,525. In just the next 5 minutes, I'd like to see us get 10 people to pledge $500. Just hit that button at $500, and it's happening. We're at 11,130. Thank you for your giving. Please keep hitting the $500 Mark.
Shout out to the Waterford Point Girls on the Go for their gift tonight. Woohoo! Let's hear that tambourine, Janice.
They're always coming through for you.
They are. You know, Waterford Point Girls on the Go, they've faithfully supported this event for the last 14 years. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you for inspiring your friends. Thank you for participating online. How many people do we have at the $500 level so far? So we have 1. We need 9 more people. I know we can do it. Just hit that button. When you press that button, you're inspiring others. People want to be part of a group, and so we want you to be part of this group of 10 people to give at the $500 level. That'll put us past the amount we made last year. So please give. Press that button for $500. And I know we're going to surpass that $15,000 mark from last year. Courtney, we have so much more on our plate. Stay with us. We have an amazing video that'll give you goosebumps. It's going to be great. We have a giveaway. You're just going to love it. So keep bidding.
That's right. Keep bidding. Bid big. I want to point your attention to item number 33. Check this out. This is our first place wreath winner. Winter Solace, sponsored by the Wayne and Pauline Thrift Family Foundation, in memory of Betty DeBose, designed and decorated by Linda Annan. Thank you so much, Linda, for your wonderful creation. This is item number 33. I think we already have a bid at $250. Thank you so much. $250 for that wreath. It's going to go big. It's beautiful. Great colors for that wreath. It's silver and gold. It'll go with anything. It's
Silver and gold.
That's right.
Silver. What cartoon is that?
Okay, you can sing.
No, I can't.
There we go.
No, I can't. No, it was from the little anime thing from the 60s,
Yes,
Silver and Gold. It's a Christmas
Before
show
my
with
time.
the puppets.
That's before my time.
Yeah, Rudolph. Yeah, I was watching Rudolph the other night. It's great.
I love Rudolph.
So Silver and Gold, that's a Christmas thing.
Absolutely.
Silver
and it's
bells,
absolutely beautiful.
Silver bells. Yeah.
You got it. You got it. Bid and bid big. Our first place winner in our tree division, our 4-foot trees, item number 32. Check this out on our mobile bidding site. This is Safari Chic. And if you know anything about fashion, ladies, you know that animal print is in, and it is in big. And so you're going to love Safari Chic. This is sponsored by Sharon and Sandy Sandiford, designed by our wonderful co-chairman, Susan Best. Check that out. Item number 32. Do we already have a bid on item number 32? $300. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, you were wearing your leopard prints earlier, right?
I love the leopard
Yeah.
print. In fact, they joke because I think we've worked together so long, all of our staff often comes in, not that we planned it, but in leopard print. And we get a lot of comments. Did y'all plan to match today? No, we just worked together so long, we just
You're
automatically.
just in sync.
That's right.
You're on a mission, and you're predators, and you're
I like where you're
predators.
going with this. I like it.
You're on the hunt for money.
And we have a pledge in right
Volunteers.
now for Fund a Mission. Fund a Mission pledge, Jim and Joe Matthews. We appreciate your gift. Thank you so much.
That's $500. That we should be up over 12,000 now. It's going to click through
Coming in.
any second now.
It's coming in hot.
It's coming in hot. So maybe it's the talk of predatory type of
There we go.
being aggressive.
That's what sold it, Matt.
We're on a
That's
mission,
what
right,
sold
Missy?
it.
Even Missy asked for money earlier. Her only job is to create angels to work, and she asked for money, and they're ready. So because we need it, right? That's why we're
right.
here.
That's exactly
But we want you to
right.
have fun. We want you to have fun and have fun to give. You're buying beautiful gifts. You're buying these wonderful items, and you're going to be able to go on and talk about the wonderful work of Foothills. So please, when you buy these items, don't stop. Don't stop talking. Don't stop participating in this wonderful opportunity.
We
here.
have another donor, Steve and Susan Best. Thank you so much. $500. We really, really, really appreciate you.
The best are the best.
That's right.
Aren't
That's
they?
exactly right.
Well,
the
we're
best
creeping
are
in.
the best. Thank you.
They're the best. Okay, one more person at 500. Keep pressing that button at 500. We're now going to focus on the $250 level just for a moment. Then I'm going to ask for 100. So let's see if we can get maybe 5 people at $250. So if you'd like to give at the $250 level, just press that button, and we would love to put your money to love, buying a gift of hospice. We're buying a gift. Anyone at $250? Not yet. It's going to come in, Courtney. I know. They're going to hold up the sign.
It's coming in.
And it's coming.
It's coming. I also want to point your attention to item number 34 online. That is also a first place winner. We showcased it in the pictures before in the countdown. This is a beautiful front door piece. It's a set. And it's entitled Home for Christmas, sponsored by Allison and Dr. Bill Childs, decorated by Renee Feaster with Right at Home. Beautiful. In fact, this piece was so popular, I saw a few folks measuring it for their doors this week, so I know folks have been eyeing this set. Don't worry about decorating. We have got you covered. Bid on Home for Christmas, item number 34.
Well, you know, folks, we have a giveaway. Are you ready to pull the giveaway? Are we ready to?
Well, I wasn't quite ready.
Okay, no,
but I can do it.
We'll go
you
on.
Ready to do it?
No, I'm not. Whenever. I'm on your schedule.
Okay.
I'm excited because these numbers are going great.
He's really excited. He's going way off the script.
I'm excited about the video coming up, and I don't want us to go over time because the video is so awesome. So because I know it'll get people to push the button just one or two more times for our Fund a Mission. So, but please keep giving, and remember, if you purchase one of these beautiful items, if you know Marvin, right? This is Marvin here. So Marvin's going to be on a mission with you when you display Marvin wherever, maybe your place of business. It's an opportunity for you to spread the good news about Foothills Hospice. So make sure you bid often, bid high on these items. And now a few of these items are just for the folks online with us right now. So I think we're doing well on the pendant in our Clemson experience. I figure the tree is going to go super high. So keep bidding. At the $250 level, the next level of giving that we just want to talk about, you can still give at the $5,000 level, at the $500 level. But if you'd like to give at the $100 level, we'd like to just totally short-circuit the online bidding. Cause that software to crash. Get on that phone and press that button for $100. We have a new bidder. I'll let you.
New bidder, Tracy Shope. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. I like Courtney to say the names because you're just so much nicer than me. I'm the bad guy asking for money, but you're a wealth of information.
Well,
people
and
want to hear from
I know so many of these people because they have been such generous donors for years to hospice. And, you know, we didn't know what this year would bring to our festival or if folks, you know, would hang with us, and you have. We have over 200 people watching this show tonight, and I so appreciate you sticking with us and supporting Hospice of the Foothills.
Well, remember, when someone walks up to you and says, that is an absolutely lovely pendant, you can say, thank you. Let me tell you about Hospice of the Foothills. And this was also given and purchased to show love for the Prisma healthcare workers. So just bid high, and you'll feel good about it. Right, Courtney?
That's right. And my dear friend and board member, Rita Rayo, has just pledged $500. Thank you so much, Rita, for your generosity. We sure do appreciate your gift.
Oh, Rita, you just bumped us again. That's the
right.
writing again, Courtney. We're at $13,430. Keep giving at the $500 level, $1,000 level. Oh, my. Say it.
Janice Sutter and family, thank you so much for
$500.
Yes, ring that tambourine. Thank you so much.
There's something about the $500 level. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 10. You know, believe it or not, I'm teaching my children math.
You're doing great. Much better than me.
You know, a second grader or first and third grader. So how many $500 givers will it take to take care of someone at home for a month? 5 goes into 75. How many times? 14 times. So we have, how many people do we have at 500? We're creeping up there. Usually I can do the math in my head.
I'm glad you can.
But see, normally I'm running through a crowd.
It has been a long winter.
We have 5.
Already,
That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. So we have 5 people at the $500 level. That is amazing.
Awesome. I also want to point your attention to something else that is very awesome. Item number 31 online, Best in Show this year, 2020. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? This is sponsored by Marianne Hotchkiss and family and decorated by our own decorator extraordinaire Tammy Larson in memory of Dwight Hotchkiss. Go online, item number 31, and yes, the sleigh comes with it. It does. It's a beautiful piece. Don't worry about decorating. Take this home tonight. That's item number 31, already at $400.
That is amazing. I'm excited about this video coming up. You guys have to hang in there. But let's get to $15,000 before we get to that video. So $1,100? Are you kidding me? $1,100. Let's go to $1,200. Come on, folks. $1,200 now. $1,200. And Dabo is extra happy in this picture. And Mr. Ford, I mean, they're just.
You know why
just
he's happy? Because he's at Max Drive-In, and I'm always happy when I go to Max Drive-In too for that tasty burger.
And it's got the newspaper with the national championship announcement on the front, and a big juicy burger, and a tiger, and a chicken hanging. $1,150. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. It's got a chicken hanging from the ceiling. What does that mean, Courtney?
Let's don't talk about it. It's too much for this Gamecock. It was enough for me to actually say "Go Tigers" on stage earlier, but
You're doing very well.
I meant it, and I would only do that for hospice.
Doing very well. She's taking it for the team. You know, she's doing well. We really appreciate this Golden Corner. Golden Corner is doing a great job for us tonight. We're at 13,930.
Wow.
So, do we have anyone else at 500?
Yes, the Helmendock family. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's amazing. So we're over $14,000 now.
Yes.
And you have till 10:30 tonight to give.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Oh, 10?
10 o'clock.
Why don't I think 10:30?
It'll time out.
Oh, okay. 10 o'clock. I was thinking 10:30. Someone told me 10:30, but it's 10 o'clock. So you can always put in your bid, you know.
You can always call our office, actually.
And you can go to bed, and then you can wake up in the morning, and surprise, I'm now a missionary for Foothills Hospice. I'm going to go and spread the word and put up this beautiful tree. I won and paid way more than I thought I should. But
that's right.
I did it with my heart.
Listen, I want to say a special thanks tonight to our gala sponsors who made this possible. Barbara Barron, Amy and Dave Baxter, Amy and Bob Foreman, Edward Jones, Bob Thomas is over there, Edna and Bob Ryder. Thank you so much for supporting us tonight with your sponsorship and generosity and serving as our gala sponsors.
We really appreciate it. In this time of trouble, you know, businesses and services, they're having to be really innovative, and we appreciate businesses, services, practices out there that are very distracted right now, but boy, they're still giving to us, and we really appreciate it. We're at $14,680.
Incredible.
Come on, folks, we can do this.
That's right.
Bid
We can
some
do it.
more.
We can do it.
Let's
can do
surpass
it. Show
last
us the
year.
love for Hospice of the Foothills tonight and the patients that we serve, the families that are receiving quality hospice care. Show us that love tonight. Donate now to our Fund a Mission. Thank you. Gary and Patty Smith just made a donation. Thank you so much for your generosity.
I'm ready to give something away.
Absolutely. For our ticket holders only, you have a chance to win tonight, folks. And you actually have a chance to win big because we are giving away a $250 gift certificate to the Biltmore Estate. You can go on that candlelight tour or use it at your leisure. It's valid all year long. So when it's safe to travel again, take your friend, take a spouse, and travel to the Biltmore Estate. Let's see who's going to be the lucky winner.
All right.
Joan Kahn. Am I pronouncing that right? That is someone's parent. Is that Sandy's mom? Joan, Miss Joan, you have won yourself a trip to the Biltmore House.
Bring your bike, Joan.
Much.
Bring your mountain bike. You can mountain bike there.
That's right.
If you like wine, you can go in the cellar. It's great. They're open right now.
They are.
They're open right
They're doing
now,
all
but you
those
can-
candlelight tours.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
Bring your fly fishing rod.
There you go. Joan, you are the lucky winner. Thank you so much, Joan, for purchasing tickets. We have
$500.
What are we up to? $500 on Sleigh Bells Ring. The best in show item is up to $500.
Oh, that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're over $15,000 right now, Courtney. $15,180.
Awesome. I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it.
Should I say it?
Say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close out. No, I'm not closing it out. Just for fun, my part. But you can keep giving all night long.
Oh, wait.
Purchase the gift of hospice.
Don't close it. Don't close it.
I'm not closing this.
Because we've got a gift from the Guybans. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Lynn.
$500. So,
Absolutely.
well, the bidding will remain open till 10 p.m. The giving in our fund admission will be open. You have an opportunity to purchase the gift of hospice well into the future. We're at $15,680, and it's going once, going twice, and sold. And I think we're going to keep going. They're going to keep bidding.
I love it. Keep bidding, folks. The night is not over because we have some other stories to share with you that you do not want to miss. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching our live portion with us. There it goes. It just ticked up.
16,180.
Hunter Combe, thank you, Hunter, for that
Hunter,
generosity.
thank you.
And Concetta, we appreciate you. $1,000
It was a $1,000
gift.
gift.
Thank you.
$1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep pushing that button. Have your friend push the button for you. Just make it a fun thing. Just pass the phone around the room and just tell them to push whatever number they feel like pushing for our fund admission. That sounds like a good plan, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
What better way to spend your evening than with a close friend celebrating in the comfort of your own home tonight? You're safe, you're sound, and you're supporting hospice. And I want to say a special word to all of our employees and staff members out there who are watching that just pledged. I think it really speaks to, it's a true testament to the employees and staff members we have because they also give. We don't ask you to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves. Our team gives, and I think that really, really says a lot. So thank you to all of our team members who are out there giving, and thank you to our CEO of Oconee Memorial Hospital for your generous gift. We appreciate that. Well, we've thanked our sponsors. We have showcased some of our beautiful trees. The rest are online. We've revealed some exclusive items tonight. It's exciting. Listen, don't go shopping anywhere else than right here for hospice. These packages make great gifts. There are also many, many baskets, Santa's Chances baskets, Santa Surprises baskets, full of gifts. Don't go buy anything else. Support hospice, and we got Marvin up here.
Bid.
He says bid and bid, big bid tonight for hospice of the Foothills. Look at Marvin. Marvin. I'd love to take Marvin home. Who is going to take him home tonight? Let's find out. Bid, and big bid for hospice.
He comes with skis.
He does. Before we leave you tonight, we want to leave you with one parting moment, a testament to the love and the generosity and the care of Hospice of the Foothills and what it does for our community. It is a gift, and I hope you allow us tonight to share that gift with others. Please hear from one of our very own tonight, and thank you for joining this live portion.
Thank you.
My name is Janice Sutter. My story's a little bit different than most. My husband, John, he had a lung condition and he had something called ankylosing spondylitis. One Sunday I got up thinking that he had fallen asleep in his chair, and it turned out he was awake, and what I thought was snoring were actually his lungs. So I took him to the emergency room at Oconee. Because of COVID, I had to drop him off. That's all I could do. About 2 hours after that, I got a phone call from the ER doctor saying that my husband had stopped breathing and they had to intubate him. Over the course of the next 2 weeks, my husband was moved from Oconee to Greenville, where he was taken off a ventilator. They thought he was doing okay. He stopped breathing again, back on a ventilator. And this went back and forth a couple of times. I spoke to so many doctors during that time. He had been put on a feeding tube, and he wasn't too happy about that. And now they were telling me that he was going to have to have a tracheotomy done, and it would become a permanent part. So the final time that they called me to say that they were going to have to intubate him again, I was able to talk to his children and make the decision that he was not going to want a tracheotomy, and that was not something that he was going to be happy about or want to live with when he couldn't eat, and then he had the tracheotomy and everything else going on. So at that point, I talked to the doctors. They put me in touch with palliative care. They were wonderful. I had to start working with the Greenville people. I was very specific that I wanted to come to the Cottingham house with John if that was going to be my option, which they were very much willing to do. When Scott and Christy and I arrived and the doctor was talking to us, he explained to the kids, who really hadn't had a chance to understand everything that had gone on, and gave a wonderful explanation of everything that John had been through, and the fact that he still had the choice of going to Lila Doyle or the Cottingham house. He could try therapy and see if he could make it without a tracheotomy or a ventilator. And John listened to it all, and I kind of watched him just go from a rally to kind of, he didn't realize everything that he'd been through. This was a 2-week process, so he had been through so much that he didn't even realize. And once the doctor finished with his explanation, John asked to talk to me by himself. And I sat down with him, and he just said, "I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. I don't want to do this anymore." And I said, I understand that. That's why I made this decision. It was the hardest decision of my life to say no, but I tried to do what I thought you wanted to do. You can change your mind. We can get a trach. We can do whatever. And he didn't want to do it. So we went back. Dr. Smith came back in, and the kids came back in, and we told them our decision that we were going to go ahead and move forward. So coming to the Cottingham house was almost a relief, because we got to see him. He was able to talk to us. He visited. His kids were able to come in, but because the Cottingham house has doors that go to the outside, the next morning they were able to take his bed and wheel him outside, and all 5 of his grandchildren were able to come and visit with him. We all stood outside. John had so much damage to his vocal cords with all the intubations that he started losing his voice, and he couldn't talk very much. But he had such an ability to show in his eyes and to show how much it meant for him to see his family and to see his grandchildren and his kids there, and to communicate with us as best he could. He was able to sit outside that day. Most of the day it was beautiful. The weather was perfect. He was feeling well. We all left in good spirits that night. The next day, he was a little less coherent, and it got cold. The kids were still able to see him again, but he became a little bit less and less able to talk and to visit with us, to the point that I didn't feel comfortable leaving. I felt like I needed to stay, that I needed to be there for him, and he made it clear he wanted me to. The nurses, they're so wonderful here. It's not just the nurses, it's the entire staff. Even the kitchen staff would come in and talk to him and visit with him. They made a bed for me. They pulled a chair in that I could sit in next to the bed, and I stayed the entire night with him. I think it's my first experience of actually going through the process of someone dying in that manner. And hospice was so good about explaining and letting me understand that what he was going through was completely normal. I called the kids about 7 o'clock in the morning and told them that they needed to go ahead and come. And I stepped out and gave them each time with their dad by themselves. And my son came out and said, something's happening. So we went back in, and he was taking his final breaths. The nurse came in. She was so nice to just be there for us. And she didn't say anything. She just let us have our moment with him. And when he passed, she let us know. But it was, as sad as it was comforting to have this kind of environment where there was so much caring and so much love and so much compassion from everybody that was here. It made it better, and they gave us all the time we needed in the room with him afterwards. And they took care of everything after that. I can never thank them enough for everything that they did for me and the family during that time.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is through this festival alone that you have helped us raise $1.8 million and counting. We hope you feel as blessed as we do to have these wonderful services right here in our community. Your donations truly matter to those we serve and those we will continue to serve well into the future. While our show is coming to a close, your support is still needed. Please, if you haven't already, hit that donate button now. This year, we lost two very important members of our family, those that worked tirelessly to ensure that hospice services continue. Dr. Dwight Hotchkiss was a former board chairman for Hospice of the Foothills, and he was on that very first board that established this Christmas Tree Festival Committee. Susan Brandt was a planning member of our Christmas Tree Festival Committee and worked tirelessly to fundraise for our hospice services. Both of these dear friends of ours and leaders passed away peacefully at this very, very place that they helped build. You see, these services really do come full circle to all of us when we need it most. It's a peaceful journey, and it is a gift to each and every one of us. We close tonight by remembering them and all of those who have experienced the gift of hospice.